Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the tutorial series for the Android app, the musician's SongBoard. This first series should be about the motivation, the goals and the main requirements for an app that should auto-scroll chords and lyrics on tablets and iPhones. There are some main requirements that I found out are relevant for such an app. And I found out that most of the apps in the Google Play Store don't implement those features correctly, in my opinion. So, what are those main requirements? First of all, you need smart wrapping. That means if you imagine you have a text file with chords and lyrics, and you have a long line with chords, a long line with lyrics, and you want to size the text bigger, then the text will wrap in the other line. So if you have a chord line and a lyrics line, then first the chord line wraps in the next line so that you have two chord lines, and then the lyrics line wraps in the next line, so you have chords, chords, lyrics, lyrics. And that means the chords don't sit on the correct place above the word of the lyrics line on which the note shall be played. And to prevent this, I call that smart wrapping. So the app must know what are chords and what are lyrics, so that it can calculate how long is the line that I have, how much space is there, and where do I have to wrap. And then it wraps chords, lyrics, chords, lyrics. That is meant by the feature or the requirement smart wrapping. That comes together with scaling text up or down. Second, transpose. You need to have the ability to transpose your song, the chords, half tones up, half tones down. Third, the app must store and restore all your settings correctly. And that means some of those settings are device specific, and furthermore they are orientation specific. If you use your tablet in portrait mode or in landscape mode, makes a difference, and means maybe you have in portrait mode another settings for text size and scroll speed than in landscape mode, and you don't want to manually reset this all the time when you open the song. So the app must store your settings for the device and for the orientation you are using. Fourth, easy import of songs. Well, that's not very trivial because you have an XML format, a structure where the song is organized in, but you will often have chords and lyrics in plain text format. So the app must import plain text, and you must have the ability to convert this plain text information into the format that the app understands correctly. Fifth is cloud storage. Cloud storage, but strong offline capabilities. Cloud storage is beautiful because if you lose your device, if it's broken or something like that, just take another device, log in, and there are all your files because they just get synchronized from the cloud. That is beautiful. But if you are outside in the woods at a fire with your guitar, you don't want to need internet connection. You want to have offline capabilities. So that is a main requirement. The app must be useful and must be performant without internet connection. And this is one thing I found out with other apps in the Google Play Store. Those apps need online capabilities, need online connection for nearly everything. So maybe one of those apps needs online connection just to transpose the chords. That is awful in my opinion, and that is bad design. So cloud storage, but offline capabilities. And six is the requirement of an open system. It's your freedom of choice, what you do with your data and which apps you want to use. So that means we need import, but we need export too. So you export your files as an XML structure or as plain text printable format. And you can share your files, you can write your own app that can read those files, and it's your freedom of choice. So these are, in my opinion, the main requirements an chords and lyrics app must implement. And as I already said, I found out that most of those apps don't do that correctly, or they don't realize all of those functions. And I was very frustrated because there are many apps, even though the better ones, that don't realize those requirements correctly. So I always had to reset my settings. I always had to set up again the scroll speed, the text size, and even the transpose values got lost. And that's awful and annoying. And imagine you are on a gig, you want to make music for your audience, and you just want to go from song to song to song, and you don't want to reset your values there. You just want that it works like you used it last time and you saved your values. And that's very simple, but the apps don't do that. So this is more the theoretical part of the episodes. In the next episode, I will show you the app. I will go in an overview of the functionalities and features, and you will see then how you can use the app for your advantage. So stay tuned. Till the next time, goodbye.